Garbage and Cherry Lips Go Baby Go, filmed live at the Big Day Out 2002. Joining us right now from Garbage, Shirley and Steve. Good afternoon.
Hi.
Hey.
A little bit of disappointment watching that clip and thinking, or watching that live footage and thinking there's no live tinkle, no invisible winging at the end, as there is in the film clip.
Stick around, you might get it later.
Is that something you might integrate into the Big Day Out tour?
Well, I'm known to be, yeah, so it's possible.
But probably not quite so publicly.
I don't know.
You're in very good company today. The lead singer of Amen has already been rushed to hospital, Casey Chaos.
Why?
He's been leaping off amps and landing on his face.
Oh, unlucky.
Is there pressure to come up with something new every time you come out and do a show?
No.
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 It's just enough to go out there and perform well.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Now I'm thinking, Steve, I was looking through my record collection recently and I pulled out a CD from 1992, House of Pain, Jump Around. And I looked at it and I went, oh, a Butch Vig recording and guitars by yourself. Was that one of the first times you and Butch had actually worked together?
Not one of the first times ever, but he'd been off doing his own thing and I was doing my own thing for a long time. And yeah, that's one of the first times we got back together. We started doing these remixes, and that's kind of what led to Garbage.
It's a very metal kind of sound. Are you a long-term metal fan?
Yeah, we metal from now and then.
Every now and then?
Every now and then.
Yeah. Would you have like a top 3 metal bands?
Sabbath, Judas Priest, and Van Halen.
Van Halen. Interesting. Were you ever a metal girl, Shirley?
I wasn't ever a metal girl, but I would probably go for AC/DC and Motorhead. They're probably my 2 favourites that I could bear listening to, and the rest dress too silly for my tastes.
Yeah, there's a lot of dressing up bands like Slipknot with the masks and
I
stuff.
love Slipknot.
You like Slipknot?
Yeah, I thought you meant from when I was growing up. No, I love
Maybe
Slipknot.
I should have said new metal.
Yeah, there you go. Get the
it-
lingo right, man.
And is there anyone that you've caught on the Big Day Out tour that's impressed you, other bands?
White Stripes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Definitely.
White Stripes, System of a Down, Prodigy, New Order. I mean, there's tons. Peaches. There's tons
You've
of
seen
stuff going
Peaches.
on. I love Peaches.
Sucking on my titties like you know you wanted to. Is that something you might integrate into the Garbage performance? A nurse's outfit, a strap-on dildo?
Not really, but I think you can get away with murder when you come from, the art house of Berlin. So she's doing her thing. It's great.
I saw that on the Gold Coast, and it was, kind of pretty sedate day, and then I wandered into the hot house, and there was this woman drenching herself in red wine, giving birth to guitars, singing about cock shows and rock shows. Very dangerous. Steve, have you seen anything that's impressed you on the tour so far?
Mainly the White Stripes. That was the best.
What is it with the White Stripes? A 2-piece band. We're going to be talking to them very shortly. Immense hype, many newspaper and magazine covers. What is the mystique? Is it the fact that people think they're perhaps brother and sister, perhaps husband and wife, perhaps divorced husband and wife?
I think it's because they make great music. He's an amazing guitarist, and Meg is just you have to fall in love with a band who's got a female drummer.
Female drummer. That could be it. Perhaps we'll see you behind the plexiglass drum kit.
I've got no rhythm, baby.
I don't think so.
What is going on with that drum kit? Some of our viewers have been wondering what is going on with Butch's kit with the very strange Perspex shields in front of it.
It's a hologram. He's not actually here. He's at home in the States. It's all projections.
So it's the oysters got to him again.
Yep.
Now, that's something that I'm sure you people at home would know about Butch Vig, drummer, mastermind of Garbage, man that has a bit of a taste for oysters, contracted hepatitis from an oyster. Is that a danger here on a tour like this, in this kind of heat, the backstage catering? Do you avoid eating?
You avoid eating seafood anywhere that's not your own home or in a really fancy restaurant.
I'm thinking, what came over him? Oh, oyster just before the show. Fantastic.
I don't know. Ask the mastermind.
It's not really. How do you unwind on a Big Day Out tour? What do you do after the show? Massage?
I eat.
You eat? Not oysters, though.
No.
We head to the bar.
Into the bar.
Not very original, but that's what we do.
It seems to be a very best and worst of both worlds. This is the kind of dream to be performing in front of a crowd like this, but also the loneliness of being away from home for extended periods at a time. Do the good times outweigh the bad times?
Yeah, well, we're not very lonely on the Big Day Out because there's tons of bands to hang out with, and it's amazing fun. I mean, it's an incredible experience, so there's not much loneliness at the moment. And we've only been on the road for about 4 days, so...
Uh-huh. You must go insane hanging with the three men of Garbage.
Yeah, that's why I go and hang out with other people.
So you've been hanging out with Meg from the White Stripes.
Yeah, we were just down having some chats with Meg and Jack downstairs about 5 minutes ago before we were rudely interrupted to come and do this interview.
Well, perhaps on that note, we should let you go and do a bit of reading of the Quran or whatever it is the members of Garbage do before they perform live today. I think it's going to be a huge show. Is there any surprises you're going to pull out today for us? AC/DC covers maybe? A bit of Judas Priest?
Invisible pissing.
Visible pissing or invisible pissing.
Invisible.
Look out for it on the main stage today. Stephen Shelley, thanks for talking to us today.
Oh, thank you.
Interview number 487, promoting their latest record, Beautiful Garbage. It's their third record, and it's quite delightful. Let's take a look at She Had right now, one of New Zealand's finest bands, live on the main stage. A song that sounds like they're singing Buy My CD, but no, they're singing My Mind's Sedate. Garbage, thank you very much. This is She Had.